It's time for the Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Centennial Bank, NEA Baptist, ASU Newport, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and Barton's Home Outlet. The Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports.
And a very pleasant good afternoon from Jerry Newton Arena on the campus of Poen High School here in South Central Arkansas. Welcome to the EAB Sports Network's continuing coverage of the 2026 Class 2A State Basketball Tournament. Hello, everybody. I'm Randy Myers under the headset as we are set to bring you the third game of day 2 of the tournament. It's the second girls game, and this one is a 2 versus 3 seed matchup. The Hackett Lady Indians come in as the 2 seed out of the 2A1 region. Their opponent will be the Lady Hornets of Southside B Branch. They're the 3 seed out of the 2A3. We'll step aside for a timeout and back with more in a moment from the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Randy Myers under the headset, welcoming you back to Poen High School as we are set to begin our third game on day 2 of the 2026 AA State Basketball Tournament. The Hackett Lady Hornets set to do battle with the Lady Hornets of Southside B Branch. So this will be a battle of the Hornets. Hackett is the home team. They're in white uniforms with purple and, or actually that's gold and black numbers and trim, and Southside B Branch is in blue with black trim. Opening tip battled for, and B Branch comes up with the basketball. With it is Channing Thorin, the 6-foot senior forward. Out high on a dribble drive to the right wing from Brooklyn Mothershed. Now we're on the left wing. Back out top with the basketball, and to the right wing it comes. Here's an uncontested 3. That is in and out, no good. And the loose basketball will pinball out of bounds, and that's going to go back over to Hackett for their first possession of the game as Southside comes away empty-handed on their first try. With the basketball is Caitlin Edwards for Hackett. She'll dribble to the left wing and give it up there. To get it to the top of the key, now on the right wing. Here's a 3-ball up and in for Katie Holmes to get Hackett on the board first. They lead at 3-0. 7:12 to play in the first period. Here comes B Branch with the basketball. They shuffle to the right wing. Now they get it out top for Kelby Williams. Back out on the left wing in the corner. Had a dribble drive, runner in the lane. That's way off the mark. Ball will go out of bounds, and Hackett will get it back with 6:56 to play in the opening period. A little over a minute deep into this one. The winner of this game will advance into tomorrow's 7 o'clock quarterfinal against host Poen. There's a loose ball, and that's going to go back to Hackett as it goes out of bounds at midcourt. Correction, it's Southside B Branch with a basketball, I'm sorry. And now a loose ball, and that will go out of bounds, and they're going to say this time it does belong to Hackett with 6:39 to play in the opening frame. Caitlin Edwards to inbound. She'll leave it with Katie Holmes. Holmes has it to the right of center circle. Now they get it near midcourt. Holmes gets it back. She'll shuffle to the left wing where she draws a double team. Now the bounce pass to the right elbow. A post move inside. The up and under is a miss by Phoenix Johnson. And Southside B Branch comes out of there with a basketball. Give it up high on the right wing. Back over on the left side for Hattie Hulsey. Now they go inside. That shot is blocked underneath. And there's a scramble for the basketball. Got a whistle and a foul called. First foul of the basketball game, coming with 5:56 to play in the first period. And the foul is charged to Katie Holmes, her first. B Branch with a dump down inside on the low post, and then there's a block shot underneath, and Hackett gets it back. Here come the Lady Hornets back the other way. Dribble drive to the right wing, loose ball that is retrieved in the corner. Now they try to pass it into the paint where it's stolen away by Southside B Branch. They've got it in transition. The layup is off the glass and good by Channing Thorin. So it's 3-2, and there's a loose ball and a whistle. It'll stay with Hackett on their end of the floor. Drive into the lane, floater, that shot is blocked. But Hackett gets it back. Bounce pass to the high post, now out onto the wing. Back underneath. That shot may have been partially blocked, but again, Hackett gets the offensive rebound. But now Southside B Branch with a steal, and they're off and running in transition before Hackett steals it away with a pickpocket move from behind by Riley Decker. And now we've got a whistle and a foul. That foul will be charged to Riley Decker. It's her first, and the second team foul on Hackett, which is located in Sebastian County, in case you were wondering. Southside B Branch is in Van Buren County. Southside B Branch with the basketball as Hattie Hulsey has it. Get it along the right wing, pass into the paint. Well, a one-handed jump hook shot is short and controlled off the bounce by Hackett. Hackett will get it ahead to Caitlin Edwards. Edwards with it at center circle. She'll give it up out top for Jessie Mendenhall. Mendenhall with the basketball, gets it on the left wing to Edwards. Edwards gets it back to Mendenhall, now back to Edwards. Edwards dishes off to Johnson. Now inside, and the shot clock violation will give the basketball back to Southside B Branch. Southside B Branch, by the way, 25-8 as they come into this game. The 3 seed out of the 2A3. Hackett is 15-16, although they went 8-2 in conference play. There's a lob inside. Shot is again partially blocked, but they get another offensive rebound. And now the kick out, elbow jump shot on the way. That is no good. And Hackett has the rebound. It's 3-2. Hackett with the basketball and a 1-point advantage. Pass into the paint, deflected. And now stolen. And now Hackett steals it right back. Floater in the lane. That shot's blocked. We've seen numerous blocked shots already in this first quarter on both ends of the floor. Scramble for the basketball. It's still loose. And they're still fighting for it. And the refs are letting them play. Finally, we get a whistle. And I think Hackett got a timeout to preserve the possession. So a pause in the action. 3:19 to play in the first period. Hackett leads it 3-2. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Well, this one's been a defensive battle so far in the first quarter. It scores only 3-2, or more than halfway through the first period. Hackett with a 1-point lead in the basketball. With it on the right wing and now lost out of bounds. Caitlin Edwards couldn't control the basketball, and Southside B Branch will get it right back. Here come the Lady Hornets from Southside B Branch. High on the right wing. They'll take an open three. That's on the way and misses everything. However, they get the offensive board. Now there's a fight for the ball on the low block, and it's recovered by B Branch. Pass out top. Will be tracked down before it goes back court. They've got 12 seconds to get the shot off now. Dump down inside, layup off the glass, no good. And Hackett comes away with the rebound. And now it's loose once again and fought for on the baseline. Finally a whistle. And it will stay with B Branch. Now inbound from the baseline. Here's a three ball from the corner pocket. That is on the way and good by Aubrey Langford. Ties it, or actually puts Southside back up 5-3. And now a whistle and foul at the other end. That foul is charged to Gray Jones of Southside, her first. And their first foul. Hackett with the basketball. Bounce pass underneath. And a bucket good by cutting Jasmine Mendenhall, or Jessie Mendenhall rather. Ties it at 5 each. 2:07 to play in the first period. Southside B Branch with the basketball. Back on the right wing for Thorin. Loose ball. And Southside gets it right back. There's a floater from the edge of the lane. That's no good. Hackett comes away with a rebound. Out of traffic with the basketball comes Mendenhall. She'll throw it ahead on the left wing for Edwards. Edwards takes the step back three. That's too strong. B Branch with a rebound. Dump pass down low. Shot misses, but we've got a foul, and that'll put Southside B Branch at the free throw line with 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. The foul was charged to Mendenhall, her first. And free throw is good by Langford. He's got one more to shoot. That one's a miss. And the loose ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Hackett with 1:28 left. B Branch leading it 6-5. Caitlin Edwards will bring it ahead for Hackett. Across midcourt over the left side. Now uses her way to the top of the key. Has it poked away. That will go out of bounds and stay with Hackett with 1:15 to play in the period. Edwards with the basketball. Shuffles high to the left wing. Now a dribble drive down the right side of the lane, and she traveled when she got to the baseline. Drug her pivot foot a little bit, and the official right there on top of it That gives the ball back to B Branch with 1:07 to play in the period. B Branch with the basketball and a 1-point lead at 6-5. Thorin will cross midcourt with it. Puts it on the right wing to Hattie Hulsey. Hulsey in the corner now. The dump down inside. That's denied. But B Branch gets it right back, and now we've got a foul with 49.7 seconds remaining in the period. That foul was charged to Caitlin Edwards, her first. A shot inside again was blocked. And Hackett gets it back, and now we've got a whistle and a foul on B Branch, I believe. That foul was charged to Chloe Carter. It's her first. Second team foul on Southside B Branch. Edwards will cross midcourt with it for Hackett. 36 seconds remaining in the first period. Hackett with a basketball. Out high with it is Riley Decker. And she has her pocket picked. B Branch with it. Throws it underneath for a wide open, uncontested layup. That was Aubrey Lankford with that bucket. She's got 5. It's an 8-5 lead for B Branch with 10 seconds to play in the first period. Here's an uncontested three from straight away that is banked in for Hackett by Mendenhall for her second bucket of the game. We're tied at 8. And that ends the first period of play. So with 1 in the books, we're all knotted up at 8 apiece between Hackett and Southside B Branch. We'll be back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Whoa.
Word on the street is you beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen.
Some soft closing cabinets.
Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community.
And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
Not much decided after the first quarter of play. Hackett and Southside B Branch are tied at 8. Randy Myers welcoming you back to Newton Arena here on the campus of Poen High School for the Class 2A state tournament. This is the third game of the day. It's the second girls game. The winner of this game will advance into the quarterfinals on Friday, and they will be taking on the host team and the undefeated Lady Indians of Poen. Hackett with a basketball, and a whistle and reach-in foul will be called, I believe, against Aubrey Lankford. It is on Lankford. Her first, and the first team foul on Southside B Branch here in the second quarter. Hackett gets it right back. With it on the left wing is Johnson. 3 ball. That's too strong off the back iron. They get their own rebounds. Johnson bounces that to the other side of the lane where it's stolen away. B Branch with a basketball. Driving layup is no good. Rebound fought for. It'll be a held ball. The possession error will keep it with B Branch. 30 seconds deep into the second period. Aubrey Lankford will inbound from the baseline. She'll swing that out high now. On the left wing, Lankford gets it back. She'll fire a 3 from the corner pocket. That one goes airmail, and Hackett has the rebound. And now B Branch steals it right back. A dribble drive into the lane. Running hook shot off the window is no good. Hackett appears to have the rebound. And out of traffic with the basketball comes Phoenix Johnson. Johnson gets it across midcourt. Now we've got a whistle and a reach-in foul on Southside B Branch. That foul is charged to Hattie Hulsey. It's her first and the second team foul on B Branch. Hackett gets it right back. Handed off to Mendenhall. Mendenhall drives right wing. Kicks it back out top. Mendenhall gets it right back. And now she'll leave it with Johnson. And there's a whistle and foul. Johnson will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. That was the second foul on Hulsey for B Branch. Phoenix Johnson making the free throw for her first point of the afternoon. Second free throw, also good. So that puts Hackett back up by a pair. It's 10-8. 6:42 to play until halftime. Southside B Branch with the basketball. Thorin swings that inside to the high post. Now they get it back out. And it's on the left wing. And there's an offensive foul called against Southside B Branch. Chloe Carter gets charged with her second foul. It's 4 team fouls on B Branch here in the second period. Hackett yet to be called for a foul in this frame. With the basketball is Caitlin Edwards. She'll drive, put up a floater on the baseline. That's too strong. And B Branch has the rebound. Going ahead across midcourt. And a foul is now charged to Southside B Branch. That will be charged, I believe, to Mendenhall, but we'll double check. It is on Mendenhall. It's her second. And the first foul on Hackett in this second period. First free throw is good for Channing Thorin. One more, up and no good. That rebound is pulled down by Hackett. So it's a 10-9 lead for Hackett. And now we have a held ball. And it'll stay with Hackett on the alternate possession. 6:08 remaining in the half. Riley Decker and Caitlin Edwards bring it ahead for Hackett. Edwards with it across midcourt. Shuffles to the left wing. Hands it off there. And now there's a steal and a takeaway. And now another held ball will be called. And this time the possession era takes it back to the Southside B Branch end of the floor. Channing Thorin will bring it ahead. Bounce pass to the high post. Now the dump down. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. And I believe Hackett will get it back. Now they're going to overrule it and say that B Branch will maintain possession with 5:41 left until halftime. They get that underneath on the low block, and there's a whistle and foul. Foul is charged to Channing Bailey, her first. Second team foul on Hackett. And the first free throw is good. I believe that is Brock Zimmerman at the line. Kind of hard to read those numbers from way up top here on the Southside B Branch uniforms. Second free throw is a miss. Hackett's got the rebound. So tied at 10. Here's a pass to the other end where B Branch gets the steal. Give that up on the right wing. Now the pass inside. That is stolen away. And a run out to the other end. The uncontested layup is missed. The putback is also blocked. Now there's a scramble for the loose ball. It'll be a held ball. Into the game for Hackett comes freshman Bailey Edwards. She replaces Channing Bailey. Hackett with the basketball as they inbound. The inbounds pass is stolen away. Here comes B Branch in a tie game. have it on the right wing. Pass into the corner, 3 from the corner is too strong. Hackett's got the defensive rebound. And the run out to Caitlin Edwards at the other end. Edwards stops, shoots, and scores it off the window. That's the first bucket of the game for Caitlin Edwards. Hackett reclaims the lead. It's 12-10 with 4:50 remaining in the half. Southside B Branch with the basketball. There's 3 from the right wing. That's too strong. And once again, there's a scramble for the rebound. And another held ball, I believe, is called here. So it'll stay with B Branch. Aubrey Lankford to inbound. Gets it in for Hulsey. Now inside the paint. That shot is no good. Rebound, batted around, and out of traffic with it comes Decker. Now there's another mad scramble for the loose ball, and there's yet another held ball called. This game has been full of held balls and blocked shots. A lot of block shots in that first period. In the second period, it's been mostly jump ball situations. Hackett gets it back. Edwards shuffles beyond the left elbow. Now she'll hand it off. And a runner in the lane is no good, but there's a foul called against Southside B Branch with 4:16 left in the half. First free throw is a miss. Second free throw is good for Mendenhall. She has 6, and it's a 3-point lead for Hackett. It's 13-10. Southside B Branch with the basketball. They get that on the left wing. Now jumper from outside the lane is up and good. And that was Annalyn Hall. (13-12) your score. Hackett with the basketball. There's a travel called against Jessie Mendenhall. Official ruling, she picked up her pivot foot a little quickly. So B Branch will get it back with 3:48 left in the half. In a one-point basketball game, a low-scoring one-point basketball game. There's a bounce pass that is deflected. B Branch gets it back. Now they'll get it onto the right wing. Spin move. Baseline jump shot is no good. Hackett has the rebound as Mendenhall wrestles away. Now it's loose and on the floor, and there's a reach-in foul called against Southside B Branch. That foul will be charged to Gray Jones, her second. And Hackett is now on the double bonus, so they'll be at the free throw line for the final 3:20 of the first half. They lead it 13-12. First free throw is good by Bailey Edwards for her first point of the evening. Extra time for the second shot. That one misses, and Southside B Branch has the rebound. With the basketball is Hattie Hulsey. She'll cross midcourt with it. Approaches the top of the key. Now backs it out and leaves it with Chloe Carter. Carter passes off to the right wing. Now the dump down on the low block. And the shot off the glass is no good, but a foul has been called. And that'll put Brooklyn Mothershed on the line for Southside B Branch. Foul was charged to Phoenix Johnson, her first. Third team foul on Hackett. Mothershed unable to knock down the first free throw. One more to shoot for the freshman forward. She missed them both. Hackett's got the defensive rebound. Quick outlet pass. Here come the Hornets with it. Caitlin Edwards with the basketball against man-to-man defense for Southside B Branch. As she shuffles to the right wing with a ball fake. And Hands it off to Mendenhall. Back onto the right wing for Edwards. Edwards had it poked away. Now she gets on the floor to get it back, and we've got yet another held ball with 2:33 left in the half. This time the possession arrow will give it back to Southside B Branch, which currently trails 14-12. Halsey across midcourt as she shuffles to the right wing slowly. Against man-to-man defense. Now feeds it into the high post, and there's a whistle. And I'm unsure what we have here. Two of the officials will confer with each other. I'm not sure what that was about. We don't get an explanation. Southside will maintain possession. I think they got a fresh shot clock, so it may have been a shot clock issue. Here's an open three from straightaway. That's in and out, no good. But Southside gets the offensive rebound. Throw it out top. They'll try another three. That one from the left of the key. It won't go. And Edwards comes away with a defensive rebound for Hackett. She'll throw that ahead on the right wing to Edwards. And they lose it out of bounds on the baseline. So Southside B Branch with a basketball. Down 2 with 1:48 left in the half. There's an open three. That one won't fall. Offensive board about B Branch. And the stick back is good, and there's a foul. That will put Halsey at the line for the M1 opportunity. And the foul is charged to Mendenhall. It's her third foul. Halsey makes the free throw. She has 3. It's 15-14. Southside B Branch has reclaimed a 1-point lead. 90 seconds remaining until halftime. Hackett with the basketball. Here's a three off the screen. That misses off the back iron. B Branch with a rebound. A quick outlet pass. Now the feed inside. Layup blocked out of bounds. And a foul is called that'll put B Branch back on the free throw line. Foul charged to Mothershed, her first. First free throw is good. Free throws by Brooklyn Mothershed. Correction, that last foul was charged to Bailey Edwards for Hackett. So it's a 3-point lead now for B Branch. It's 17-14 with 1:15 to play in the first half. Hackett with the basketball as Riley Decker shuffles to the left wing. Now they'll pass it to the elbow. The jump shot is off the glass, too strong. And once again, we've got a whistle and a held ball in the rebound tie-up. It's going to stay with Hackett with 1:03 left in the half. Hackett down 3 at 17-14. Lob it in on the low block. Shot forced up by Phoenix Johnson. She was able to get fouled, so now she'll head to the free throw line. With inside a minute to play in the half. The foul was charged to Thorne, her first, and the first free throw is good. Edwards back in now for Hackett. And Phoenix Johnson makes both free throws. She has 4 points, all from the line. Hackett's within 1. It's 17-16 with 51 seconds left until halftime. Here's a lob down low that goes over the head of the Hackett post player and out of bounds. Or the B Branch post player, rather, and Hackett gets it back now. 42 seconds remaining in the half. B Branch with the basketball. Or rather, Hackett has it. Riley Decker with it. Now they get it out top. Edwards shoots the three off the screen. That is no good. And Southside B Branch has the rebound as Hattie Hulsey comes out of there with it. She'll cross midcourt and leave it on the left wing with Langford. Pass it into the corner. Step down underneath. Shot off the backboard, too strong. That'll go out of bounds and back to Hackett with 11.2 seconds remaining in the first half. B Branch leading Hackett 17-16. Hackett inbounds to Caitlin Edwards. She'll cross midcourt with it. Gives it up on the right wing. Three ball is up and good for Bailey Edwards. Edwards with 4, and Hackett reclaims the lead before the half comes to a close as they're back up by 2 now. It's 19-17 with 2 quarters in the books. We'll step aside for a 1-minute timeout and back with more from the Class 2A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation, an expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
Got a close, low-scoring, and well-contested game here underway right now at the 2A state tournament on the girls bracket with 2-seed Hackett up 2 on 3-seed Southside B Branch after 2 quarters of play. 19-17 is your halftime score. The winner of this game will advance into tomorrow night's 7 o'clock quarterfinal game against Poem. We'll step aside here for 2 minutes and back to give you some individual first half numbers in a moment. And we'll be back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service.
Whoa. Word on the street, he should beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen.
Some soft closing cabinets.
Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
Randy Myers welcoming you back to Jerry Newton Arena on the campus of Poen High School, where we are on location at the 2026 Centennial Bank 2A state tournament. Halftime in our third game here on day 2 of this event, with Hackett leading Southside B Branch 19-17 in the first half that was very well contested. A lot of back and forth, a lot of jump balls, blocked shots, and held balls, and a little bit sloppy at times. I think that's largely due to the nervous energy perhaps of both teams, but it'll be interesting to see which, if not both of these teams, settles down and plays a little bit better offensive basketball in the second half. We look at the score by quarters. It was tied at 8 apiece at the end of the first period. And then Hackett was able to get a late score in the waning seconds to take a 2-point lead here at the half, up 19-17. Individually, Hackett was led by the 6 points of senior guard Jesse Mendenhall. They got 4 points each from Phoenix Johnson and Bailey Edwards. Katie Holmes with 3 for Hackett. Caitlin Edwards with 2. Kylie Decker played in the first half for Hackett but did not scratch. For Southside B Branch, they were led in the first half by the 5 points each of Aubrey Langford and Channing Thorne. Hattie Halsey has 3 at the break for B Branch. Brooklyn Mothershed with 2. Brock Zimmerman has 2 points for Southside B Branch. Also for B Branch, Gray Jones and Chloe Carter played but did not scratch. Hackett leads it 19-17 at the break. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
From the first time you picked up a basketball at 4 years old, you've been dreaming about this moment. All that stands between you and being a hometown hero for life is 32 minutes.
Inbound to Burgess, goes up.
2026 Centennial Bank State Basketball Finals from Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs. All the excitement tips off on March the 12th and runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on arkansastv.gov/sports.
Randy Myers welcoming you back to Newton Arena here at Poen High School. Halftime coming to a close. We're wrapping up here in our third game of the day, the second girls game, with Hackett leading Southside B Branch 19-17 at the half. As we look at these two ball clubs, neither one of them exactly have a lot of senior leadership. Only 2 seniors on the roster for each of these teams. So for these two clubs to get to the state tournament with only a couple of seniors on each squad is a fairly noteworthy achievement, and I think it probably should give the fan bases for each of these programs a lot of hope for the future. We do have time for one more timeout. We'll go ahead and take it at this time and back to begin the second half with Hackett leading Southside B Branch 19-17. We'll be back with the second half in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Southside B Branch with the basketballs. We begin the second half. They're down 2, and they get it inside on the low block, and answering with a layup off the glass was Aubrey Lankford. She ties it at 21, or at 19. Ties it at 19, that is. Hackett. Caitlin Edwards with the basketball. Gets that on the right wing for Katie Holmes. Holmes will put it on the floor and dribble out toward the top of the key. Had it knocked away, and we've got a double dribble violation called against Hackett. That'll give the basketball back to B Branch with 7:22 to play in the period. Just underway here in the second half. Channing Thorne across midcourt with it. She'll shuffle to the left wing. Now on the right wing, here's a contested 3 that misses off the back arm. They get the offensive rebound. And now a kick out onto the right wing for Hulsey. Skip it to the left wing. Dribble drive into the lane. That shot is no good, but we've got a whistle and foul. And that will put Aubrey Lankford at the line for Southside B Branch. Foul was charged to Phoenix Johnson, her second, and the first foul of the second half for either team. Lankford unable to knock down the first free throw. Second one is up and good. Lankford with 8. B Branch reclaims a 1-point lead. It's 20-19. Caitlin Edwards with it for Hackett. She drives into the lane, had it tipped away but gets it back. Now passes off. And Mendenhall has it now onto the right wing. Holmes tries an open 3. That's good. Katie Holmes with her second 3 of the game. She's got 6, puts Hackett back up by a deuce. It's 22-20. 6.5 minutes remaining in the third. Southside B Branch with the basketball. The lob inside to Lankford. Now they kick it back out. Penetration into the lane. The ball gets away from B Branch, and that'll roll out of bounds on the baseline. Hackett will get it back with 6:17 to play in the period. Caitlin Edwards, the 5'9" senior, will walk it ahead for the Lady Hornets of Southside. Of Hackett. Shuffles left wing. Holmes has it. She'll drive to the elbow, try the jump shot. That one's going to be short. That'll go out of bounds and back to B Branch with 5:55 remaining in the third quarter. So Aubrey Lankford will walk it ahead. She's across midcourt. Shuffles to the right wing. Bounce pass down low. That's deflected and stolen. Out of traffic with the basketball comes Mendenhall. Mendenhall had that poked out of bounds. It'll stay with actually it's going to go back to B Branch, I believe. So B Branch will get it back with 5:35 to play in the period. Hackett leading 22-20. B Branch with the basketball. Now we're on the left wing. And the entry pass is deflected, but B Branch gets it back. There's a layup and a foul. 3-point play opportunity coming here, I believe, for Channing Thorne. Correction, that may be Lankford. I think that's Lankford at the free throw line. The foul was charged to Riley Decker. And Langford completes the three-point play. She has 11 points, and B Branch is back on top, 23-22 in this back-and-forth affair. There's a loose basketball, which goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hackett on their end of the floor. Inbounding in the corner. Here's a catch and shoot open three. That is no good. Long rebound. Edwards comes away with it as Hackett gets a reset. And now we've got a whistle and foul. Foul is charged to Aubrey Langford, her second. Hackett will inbound. With it is Phoenix Johnson. She needs some help. Now almost lost it, but gets it back. Now she gets rid of it and leaves it with Mendenhall. Mendenhall gets it into the corner. Here's a three ball on the way. That misses off the back iron. B Branch had the rebound, but didn't have it wrestled away. And we've got a travel violation called as they rule that Bailey Edwards shuffled her feet a little too much before she released that shot. So that'll give it back to B Branch, which has the ball now with a 1-point lead, 23-22, 4:33 to play in the period. Get it on the right wing for Langford. To Thorin, back to Langford. Langford will try a deep three. That's no good. Rebound put back is no good. Another stick back. That one will fall for Hulsey. She has 5. 25-22. 3-point lead now for Southside B Branch. There's a pass into the paint that's going to be deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Hackett with 3:57 left in the period. Hackett will inbound from the baseline. They get it in play for Johnson. Drive, shot off the window is no good. Hackett gets the offensive board. Here's a follow through. That shot is partially blocked as Decker unable to connect, and Southside B Branch out of traffic with the basketball, trying to build on a 3-point lead. They get it into the corner for Hulsey. Now the pass into the paint, and that's denied and stolen. And there's a reach-in foul on B Branch. Foul is charged to Chloe Carter, her third. So each team with 2 team fouls here with 3:27 left in the third period. Southside B Branch, the 3 seed, leading 2 seed Hackett 25-22. Hackett with the basketball. Caitlin Edwards with it at the top of the key against man-to-man defense. Gets that on the left wing for Edwards. Shot in the paint is short. And it's going to be ruled out of bounds. It'll belong to Southside B Branch with 3:07 left. Substitution coming for Southside B Branch as they will check. I'm not sure who number 10 is. She is not on the roster that we were provided with. So we don't have a number 10 for B Branch. I can't tell you who she is. Apologies for that. But she has the basketball. Now they get it on the left wing against man-to-man defense. Skip it to the right wing. Spot up 3 is a miss by Hulsey. And Hackett has the rebound. Out of traffic with the basketball comes Riley Decker. Ahead for the uncontested layup by Mendenhall. Mendenhall gets Hackett back within 1. It's 25-24. 2:27 to play in the third period. Southside B Branch with the basketball. Get it out top for Carter. Dribble drive to the top of the key now on the right wing. Ball comes for Langford. Back out top now. 12 on the shot clock for B Branch. And a whistle and foul. Caitlin Edwards guilty of her second foul. B Branch will maintain possession on their end of the floor. Elbow jump shot on the way, and a foul is called. It'll be a three-point play opportunity for Hattie Holsey. Count the basket, and one shot coming here for Holsey. She makes it. She's got 8. Southside B Branch has a 4-point lead as we hit the 2-minute mark of the third period. Edwards has it at the top of the key. She'll get that onto the right wing. Here's an open three. That misses. And Southside B Branch has the rebound. Out of traffic with it come the Hornets of B Branch. A dribble drive into the lane. Floater with the right hand off the window and good for Holsey, who has 10 now. And that's a 6-point lead for B Branch. Pretty sure that's their largest lead of the game to this point. Largest lead for either team, I believe. At 30-24, 1:26 remaining in the third quarter. Hackett with the basketball. Kick that off onto the right wing. Now on the left side it comes for Edwards. Edwards with a dribble drive to the baseline, and we've got a whistle and a foul called against Southside B Branch. Foul is charged to Gray Jones, her third. Hackett inbounding from the baseline. They get it on the right wing for Edwards. Caitlin Edwards with the basketball against man-to-man defense. Needs some help. Puts it off. And a dribble drive into the lane. The shot is blocked, and B Branch with a takeaway. Now there's a loose ball at midcourt, and Southside gets it right back. Edwards slow to get up for Hackett. Here's an open three from the corner. That is good by Bailey Edwards. And meanwhile, got a player down near the baseline for Hackett and an official's timeout. So 52 seconds remain in the third period. Southside B Branch leads 30-27. That is Bailey Edwards, who's now back up on her feet. Appears to be favoring possibly her left knee or ankle, and she's going to be helped back to the sideline. So she'll come out of the ball game at least temporarily, and we may have seen the last of her from the looks of this injury. She's having to be helped back to the bench, and finally just picked up and carried. So I believe it was Katie Holmes who checked back in for Hackett to replace Edwards. Southside with the basketball, 45 seconds left in the period. B Branch leading it, Southside B Branch leading it 30-27. Come out to the top of the key, bounce pass on the left wing. There's a three that is in and out, and Hackett's got the defensive rebound there. That's taken away. Shot off the window, 2 shots. The third shot is up. That's no good. And now a foul on the last rebound. And that will be charged to Southside B Branch as Gray Jones picks up her 4th foul. So Edwards will bring it across midcourt. She'll leave it with Mendenhall. 3-point lead for B Branch. Hackett with the basketball, 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmes has it. Holmes gets to the elbow. Hands that off for Mendenhall. Mendenhall pressured, drives to the free throw line, stops, shoots, and missed it. Rebound, Holmes goes back up with it, and she gets fouled. And she'll shoot free throws now for Hackett with 2.7 seconds left in the period. Foul was charged to number 10 for B Branch. And again, we don't know who she is because she's not on our roster. Meanwhile, Holmes makes the first free throw. She has 7 points. One more coming for the sophomore guard. She missed that one. Southside B Branch with the rebound. And that will end the third quarter of play. So B Branch up 2 at the end of 3. It's 30-28. We'll pause for 1 minute and back with the final frame after this one on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Well, this one has been close from the opening tip. It was tied at 8 apiece at the end of the first period. Hackett had a 2-point lead at halftime. It was 19-17. Now as we move into the fourth period, Southside B Branch is up 2. It's 30-28. Hackett will get the ball to begin the fourth period. Kylie Decker will inbound. She gets it in for Caitlin Edwards. Edwards slowly approaching the top of the key against man-to-man defense. Leaves it on the left wing with Jesse Mendenhall. Mendenhall off a screen, dribble drive down the right side of the lane, had her shot blocked, got her own rebound on the baseline. Dish is off, the loose ball will go out of bounds. It will be last touch by B Branch, so Hackett will keep the ball on their end of the floor. They'll inbound from the baseline with 17 on the shot clock. They get it into the corner, the bounce pass out top for Edwards. Edwards against man-to-man defense. Leaves it on the left wing with Decker. Decker with a bounce pass on the right wing to Caitlin Edwards. And we've got a shot clock violation horn that sounds against Hackett. So Southside B Branch playing some pretty good defense there, able to force the shot clock turnover. And the Hornets of Southside back to the other end with the basketball. Get it along the left wing. Now up top for Thorne. Shot off the glass and good for Carter. It is 32-28, a 4-point lead now for Southside B Branch. That's 2 points shy of their largest lead so far in the game. Edwards with it for Hackett. She'll get to the top of the key. Dishes off for Holmes. Her shot's no good. Offensive rebound put back up and in off the glass for Phoenix Johnson, who has 6. 32-30, a 2-point lead for Southside B Branch. 30 seconds deep into the fourth period. That ball comes out top. Underneath, layup no good, but a whistle and foul. And that's going to put Channing Thorne at the line for Southside B Branch to shoot 2. The foul was charged to Phoenix Johnson, her third. First foul on either team here in the fourth period. First free throw good for Thorne. She has 6 for the game. She extends the lead back to 4 with both free throws. It's 34-30 with 6:20 remaining. Hackett with the basketball and a loose ball, almost a steal, but Thorne ran out of room to work with over on that far sideline. And Holmes will inbound now for Hackett across from their bench. She'll throw it in for Caitlin Edwards. Edwards shuffles left to the elbow, now hands it off to Decker, who drives into the lane and is fouled. I think that foul was on Langford. Yes, it was. Her third. So that puts Riley Decker at the line to shoot 2 for Hackett. She's yet to score so far this evening. The first free throw is a miss off the back iron, so she remains scoreless, but she's got one more shot coming. She can get her team back within 3 here if she hits this second free throw. And it looks like Bailey Edwards has checked back in after that, what appeared to be a serious injury in the previous quarter, but now she's back out there. Holmes goes back to the bench. Second free throw pending for Decker. Unable to connect on either one, then it's fumbled out of bounds, and that's going to stay with Hackett, as B Branch could never get control of the rebound. Somebody needs to get over there and put it in play, and Bailey Edwards will do so. Feeds it into Caitlin Edwards, out top. Edwards with a crossover dribble drive to the baseline and loses control of it, gets rid of it. Edwards ends up with it. She'll leave it with Decker. Decker with a dribble drive. Her shot is blocked, but they get it back. On another attempt, here's Edwards spotting up for three from the corner pocket. That's too strong. Ball will go long and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hackett with 5:45 to play. Southside B Branch leading 34-30. Edwards will inbound from the baseline. 14 on the shot clock for Hackett. 5:45 left in the game. And we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Hackett. 5:45 remaining in the basketball game. Southside B Branch leads Hackett 34-30. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout and back with more in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
Randy Myers with you. Got a timeout on the floors. We welcome you back to the AA State Tournament here in Poen. This is our third game of the day. Second girls game of the day. This one has been close from the opening tip. Currently Southside B Branch leads this back and forth affair. It's 34-30. Hackett will have the ball as we return to play out of their timeout with 14 seconds in which to get off a shot. Bailey Edwards will inbound from the baseline for Hackett. Gets it underneath. Shot is blocked, and that's going to be a foul against Southside B Branch. That is on Channing Thorne, her second, and the second team foul. First free throw is a miss for Phoenix Johnson. Johnson has 6 points so far in the game. She makes the second free throw, so it's 34-31. Hackett back within 3 with 5:40 remaining. Southside B Branch with basketball. Langford dishes off now on the left wing. Back to Langford. Langford spins to the elbow, gets shut off there, gets it back out for Hulsey. And now a drive down the left side of the lane. The dish, the shot is no good. And that is a big defensive rebound for Bailey Edwards. Hackett gets it back now with an opportunity to tie the game with a 3. 5:06 remaining in the contest. Caitlin Edwards with it. She shuffles to the left wing. Kicks it to Edwards. Edwards drives into the lane. Stops, dishes. Johnson unable to connect. Rebound battled for. Decker gets it back. She missed the runner off the glass, but she got fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. She just missed a couple there a moment ago. She's still yet to score in the game unofficially. But what an opportunity for her here. She can get her team back within 2 if she hits both these free throws. Or back within 1, rather. First one is a miss off the back arm. She remains scoreless. One more coming for the junior guard. That one she gets. So it's 34-32 with 4:48 remaining. Southside B Branch up to him with the basketball. Get that out top to Thorne now on the right wing. Down low, shot off the window and good for Lankford. She has 13 to lead Southside B Branch. They're back up by 4, 36-32. Edwards with it. Gives it up. Here's a long three. That's going to be short. Rebound battle for with bodies on the floor. And we've got a whistle and a held ball. It'll belong to Southside B Branch with 4:18 left. Tell you what, as close as this game has been, those held balls can really end up with an alternating possession here. That can really prove huge down the stretch of a close game. 36-32, Southside with a 4-point lead in the ball. Here's a jumper in front of the free throw line. That is good. That was Lankford. She's got 15. It's a 6-point lead, matching the largest lead yet for either team in this game. Johnson gets inside with an answer for Hackett as she scores off the window. And now there's a timeout on the floor. 3:45 remaining in the contest as Southside B Branch leads Hackett. It's 38-34. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the basketball game. Poen awaits the winner of this game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in the quarterfinals. Poen advancing yesterday in the opening game of the tournament. The Lady Indians, the host team, they are unbeaten and certainly one of the favorites. So a tall task awaiting the winner of this one tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here at Newton Arena. Again, it's Southside B Branch out in front by 4, 38-34, as we head into the home stretch of this one with 3:45 remaining. B Branch will have the ball as we return to play out of the timeout. Thorne will work it ahead for Southside B Branch. Gets that off on the left wing. There's a three. That is on the way and missed off the back iron. The rebound put back and a foul will put Southside B Branch at the free throw line. The foul was charged to Decker. It's her third. First free throw is good for Thorne. She has 8. She makes both free throws. So the lead back to 6 once again for B Branch with 3:25 remaining. It's 40-34. Hackett with a basketball. Decker kicks that on the right wing. Now they leave it with Bailey Edwards. Edwards with a bounce pass underneath. Johnson comes away with it, and she's fouled on the aggressive reach. I believe Thorne gets hit with that foul. Nope, it's going to be instead on Hulsey. Her third. And the second team foul, fourth team foul on Southside B Branch. So Edwards will inbound from the baseline for Hackett with 3:13 to play. Gets it in for Johnson. Johnson with a ball fake, now trying to post up. Shoots over the double team, and she's fouled. Phoenix Johnson will head to the line to shoot 2. That's 5 team fouls now on B Branch. That means Hackett will be in the double bonus for the final 3:09. Foul was charged to Hulsey. That's her 4th. Johnson's first free throw is good. One more to shoot for the junior forward. She got them both. Johnson with 9. Gets Hackett back within 4 with 3:05 to play. It's 40-36. B Branch with a basketball. Here's a dump down. Shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound put back, no. A second rebound put back is good, and there's a foul called. And I believe it'll be Brock Zimmerman at the line to shoot 2 for Southside B Branch. The foul was charged to Edwards. Her second. And Zimmerman with an and one opportunity for Southside B Branch. 2:56 remaining in the game. Free throws no good. Rebound battled for, and Southside gets it back in the corner. And we've got a whistle. And I believe a timeout to preserve the possession. So with 2:51 left, it's 42-36. A 6-point lead for Southside B Branch. We'll step away for 30 seconds and back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community.
And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
2:51 remaining in the basketball game. Southside B Branch leads it 42-36. And it'll be the possession of Southside B Branch. They'll inbound from the corner. They get it in play on the left wing. Out top, now on the right wing to Zimmerman. Back out high. Zimmerman gets it back. She'll shoot for three from the corner. That's no good. They get another offensive rebound. Stick back off the glass, no good. Another offensive board. That putback is not good, but there's a foul on Hackett with 2:35 to play. Foul charged to Caitlin Edwards, her third. First free throw is good. Second one won't fall. And it's 43-36. Hackett with the basketball. Bounce pass underneath to Johnson. Johnson misses the shot. Rebound, battled for, and B Branch comes away with it. They'll throw it ahead to midcourt. Across the timeline. Dribble drive, layup, no, but a foul. It'll send Aubrey Langford to the free throw line. 2:09 to play. The foul was charged to Bailey Edwards, her third. 15 foul. Langford hits the front end. She has 16 points. Missed the second free throw. Hackett with a rebound as Johnson comes down with it. Quick outlet pass for Caitlin Edwards. Edwards works her way through traffic as she crosses midcourt with 2 minutes remaining. Pass into the paint. That gets away from him, and Southside B Branch with a steal in the corner. And now Hackett gets it right back with another steal. They'll feed that underneath. The layup is off the glass and good for Decker for her first field goal of the game. It's 44-38 with 1:44 to play. Southside B Branch with a basketball. Trying to pull off the upset of a 3 seed over a 2 seed. Now they get it down low to Zimmerman. Her shot off the window is no good. Hackett's got the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Here comes Holmes with it. She'll throw it ahead in transition. It's stolen right back by the Hornets of B Branch. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout taken by B Branch. So that'll pause the clock once again with 1:25 to play in the game. Southside B Branch leading at 44-38. This is the 32nd timeout. So we'll hold it here. And this very close, hotly contested game. This one has been close ever since they tipped it off. 7 points has been the largest lead for either team. That was held just about a minute or so ago by Southside B Branch. They had a 2-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and they've been able to maintain that advantage so far through the final frame. Still 1:25 to play. Channing Thorne will inbound from the side across from the B Branch bench. She'll throw it in for Hulsey. Hulsey draws a double team, kicks it back over. There's a dribble drive, floater in the lane, off the window. The shot is good for Langford, who now has 18. It's 46-38, 8-point lead is the largest yet now for either team. There's a pass down low to Johnson. Johnson double teamed, looking for help. Forces the shot up, missed it, but drew the foul. She'll head to the free throw line with 1:02 left. Johnson makes the first free throw, puts her in double digits with 10. Channing Bailey, a junior guard, is checked in for Hackett. Johnson's second free throw, also good. She has 11 points now. She's their leading scorer. It's 46-40 with 1:02 to play. Full court pressure for Hackett, and we've got a whistle and foul. That'll stop the clock with 58 seconds left. So now both teams are in the double bonus, so this may become a free throw derby for the final minute. And I believe that is Zimmerman at the line. If I'm getting some of these names wrong, it's really difficult to read those blue on black numbers from this distance. We're way up at the top of the arena, and first free throw is a miss for B Branch. It's easy to see the numbers. It's just kind of hard to make them out and read them. Second free throw. Good for Zimmerman. She has 5. It's 47-40. 54 seconds remaining. 7-point lead. Here's a deep three by Hackett that misses. And Southside B Branch with a rebound, and a foul will be called against Hackett. That'll be on either Decker or Caitlin Edwards. And they'll charge it to Decker. It's her 4th. So we head back to the other end. And I believe that is Aubrey Langford at the free throw line for Southside B Branch. 2 shots coming with 47 seconds remaining. First free throw good for Langford. That one's short. Loose basketball. Hackett gets it. Here come the Hornets of Hackett across midcourt. Johnson with it out top. Gives it up for Bailey Edwards. Edwards passes off for Caitlin Edwards. She'll shoot the 3. That won't fall. And there's a foul on the rebound, I believe, against Hackett with 29.8 seconds remaining. Nope, no foul. They'll stop the clock for a Hackett substitution as Channing Bailey checks back in. And now Emma LaFontaine will check in as well for Hackett. Full court pressure for Hackett. Southside B Branch with a basketball and a travel called against Langford. So that'll give it back to Hackett on Hackett's end of the floor. 25.5 seconds left. Southside B Branch leading by 8, but not out of the woods just yet. Hackett with a basketball. Feed into Johnson at the high post. Johnson trying to post up, gets to the rim, gets the bucket and the foul. She's got an M1 opportunity. Johnson with 13 now. With 19 seconds to play, she's cut it to 6. The foul was on Langford, her 4th. Johnson with 1 free throw to shoot in a 6-point game. Free throw's no good. B. Branch with a rebound. Now there's a foul. And that'll be charged to either Bailey or Edwards, I believe, with 17.9 seconds left as we head to the other end to shoot free throws. They charged the foul to Bailey. It's her second. So it'll be Zimmerman at the line, shooting 2 for Southside B. Branch with 17.9 seconds left. B. Branch leading 48-42. First free throw is good. Decker and Mendenhall back in now for Hackett. Zimmerman makes both free throws. She has 7. It's 50-42, 18-point lead for Southside B. Branch. Hackett with the basketball. Here's a deep 3 from straightaway. That is good for Bailey Edwards as she hits double digits with 10, and now a timeout is taken with 10.4 seconds remaining. Southside B. Branch clinging to a 5-point lead. It's 50-45. We'll step aside here for a 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Whoa. Word on the street is you beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee-owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen. Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs, too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
10.4 seconds remaining in the basketball game. Southside B. Branch trying to hang on and punch their ticket into a quarterfinal date with host Poen. That game will happen Friday night at 7 o'clock. Poen advancing with a tournament opening game win over EPC yesterday. B. Branch with the ball as we return to play. They're going to come against a full court press. The inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with B. Branch with 9.2 seconds left. And they get it in. And a foul that will send Gray Jones to the free throw line with 7.4 seconds left. B. Branch won't put anybody else on the free throw line to rebound. That was the third foul on Channing Bailey. And Gray Jones unable to make the first free throw. Now substitutions for Hackett as Decker and Mendenhall check back in. Jones makes the second free throw. So it's 51-45, 4 seconds remaining. There's a pass underneath for Phoenix Johnson, and that will end the game. 51-45 as Southside B. Branch gets the upset victory. They improve to 26-8 and move into the quarterfinals. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Back to run the final numbers after this on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Randy Myers under the headset. Welcome back to Newton Arena here at Poen High School. Our third game of the day is just gone final. Second girls game as 3-seed Southside B Branch gets an upset win over 2-seed Hackett, 51-45. The Southside will improve to 26-8 on the year, and they'll move into the quarterfinals and play Poen tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Individual scores, double-digit scores from this game for Hackett. They were led by the 13 points of Phoenix Jones. She was the only Hackett player to score in double digits. Southside B Branch had 2 in double digits. Unofficially, Aubrey Langford leading the way with 19 points. Hattie Hulsey contributed 10 to the winning effort for Southside B Branch. So that'll wrap this one up. Stay with us. We've got more to come. We're not even quite halfway through the day. Our next contest is a boys game with Lifeway Christian and England. That's next on the docket. We'll have it for you here in a few minutes. I'm Randy Myers. We thank you for joining us for state tournament basketball on the EAB Sports Network.